Three, two, one. What's good, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Platinum Podcast. I know it's been a minute since I made another video. It's hard out here, man. It's hard out here getting some guests in and not bailing out on you last minute, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Today we have a very special guest. I've known him for a couple years only, but he's a good friend of mine. We got Keng in the building. So how you been, man?
Dude, I've been good. Busy, but that's life. So it's been good. But
I see you hustling. You just got a new job, right?
Unfortunately, no. So I thought I did, but we took the different route.
Okay.
More like they did, and then I just decided that I can move on and find something better.
Okay.
So right now I am unemployed. I just decided to just change route at the end of the week because it just didn't go as planned. So.
Okay. What was it for originally?
I feel like I probably shouldn't say anything about it,
okay.
but I mean it's a sales position.
Oh, okay.
And it's at a company that is from Illinois, and it's a nice place, but I just didn't see a good fit for me.
Oh, okay. It's all good, man. So you're going into sales and all that, or you're looking for jobs that is kind of in that type of field?
I wouldn't say sales in general. It's more like a marketing background.
Okay.
So like I get to do more than just sales.
Yeah.
I'm being able to do sales, do marketing, do the like graphic design kind of thing. So
what you went to school for, pretty much?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So digital marketing, it covers a lot.
Mhm.
It's just that a lot of people don't really know what digital marketing is because it's so new.
Yeah, it's still pretty new too. Yeah.
Right, and like the funny thing is, like when we found out that we were gonna be the first class to graduate from the college with that degree, it feels kind of special.
Yeah, that's true. You guys are the first class.
Yeah,
right?
we were the first class, and then I think you guys were the second class.
Yeah.
So
And then the third class is this year.
yeah, this winter I think.
Crazy. Is it loud in your headphones?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried to fix it earlier because it was bugging me.
Oh no, hey,
Yeah.
no worries. Yeah, I'm good.
But I wanted to talk about your music, man. What happened to your music? You stopped doing your music.
Dude, I don't know. I have not touched music in probably like back in the May.
Okay.
So like it's been a couple months, and funny thing is I am actually competing at the Eau Claire Hmong New Year tomorrow or this weekend.
Okay, yeah, that was my other question
So
too. Are you gonna be playing this weekend too?
Yeah. So first they asked me if I want to be a judge, and I'm like,
okay.
I'm like, I mean, judge can be fun, but I wanted to perform and compete, and they were like, okay, yeah, I guess that's fine. And then when they found out that I was gonna compete, they were like, how about do you want to do the judge for the dance competition? And I was like, I don't know. I couldn't see myself doing the dance competition.
Yeah,
just
because it is kind of hard, just because that's such a different lane.
Right, it's different, and
Yeah.
it's like I don't know what to look for.
That's true. Yeah.
Cause if they give me a list, like just like circle, I don't know, 5 whatever. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it is, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I don't know how to judge a dance competition.
That's true.
Because I'm not really a dancer. I mean, like I grew up like breakdancing.
I'm pretty sure every Hmong person has. Yeah.
Right. So like I tried to do a little bit of that, but I mean, like if you told me to judge, I probably wouldn't know how.
Not qualified.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's okay.
So yeah, I have no idea, but I'm excited to perform this weekend. I'm actually doing it for a pretty good cause, actually.
Oh yeah.
So back, so it was I think it was like July or June when we found out that our close friend Roger Vu here in Eau Claire, he was diagnosed with colon cancer.
Oh, okay.
And it's been tough, just like all of a sudden like got bad news, and
Yeah,
then, but
for sure.
like we're keeping his head up, like we're all showing support. He has friends, families pretty much everywhere, like from Minnesota to even to the West Coast, to the East Coast. Like he knows everybody and everyone loves him. And I was like, maybe I can do this just for fun. Like at first, like I knew that I wanted to compete just for fun, but then like when I found out about this, I'm like, dang, like there's so much going into this, so it's like I wouldn't say emotional, but it's just a lot of preparation, because it's like I want to do good for him, but at the same time I want to do good for myself. But then it's bigger than just winning this first place at the New
Yeah,
Year.
for sure.
So
Yeah.
like, I want to win this obviously, but like I think the most important thing is to win it for him, or
Yeah.
just like being able to just perform and just like, hey, I dedicate this to you, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. I mean, like now, I think in competition, really, if you have something to fight for or someone to fight for, it's
Yeah.
like it's more personable, and you're able to get into that mode of like that beast mode where you just see nothing but that glory, you know?
Right. So, yeah, it's it gives you that extra drive rather than just like, I'm just gonna compete for myself and win.
Yeah, for sure.
Whatever, but then you're doing it for a cause, or you're doing it for something that is meaningful to you. So I think I find that pretty unique into some people.
That's cool, man.
So yeah, I am competing this weekend for the at the Eau Claire New Year, and for Roger. So that's pretty much
For
what
sure.
this weekend is
Everybody
gonna be.
in the Eau Claire area, dude, come support. Come support.
Absolutely.
Some local rising stars over here.
Man, but no, like I haven't done music in a long time.
It's all good,
It's
man.
been tough, but yeah,
I haven't been doing this for a while either. I've been slacking a lot in
Really?
my podcast, yeah.
it's all right.
But I mean, just get back into it,
Yeah.
But anyways, so are you still dating your girlfriend?
Yes, I am. We are going into our 2 years and I like to say 7 months. It could
Okay.
be 8, but yeah, it's yeah, so a little over 2.5 years.
Okay, she's white, right?
She is
Okay.
she is white, and when at first, it wasn't like easy because like
Yeah.
us Hmong people,
Mhm.
like it's different, but at the same time, like we're all humans, we're all human, and we try to do our best to accept others.
Mhm.
And
How did your
yeah.
How did your parents take it when you told them that?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I mean like
the funny thing is, like, I didn't really tell them that I was dating
oh
a white
yeah.
girl. It's just kind of like I keep bringing her around because like I really like her, and
Oh yeah.
my parents just kind of like, oh, she's been around a lot, and then all of a sudden they just kind of picked up. But then I mean, like, I eventually tell them like, yeah, I am dating her. And then they at first like it's tough especially for the older Hmong people, especially
like the OGs?
OGs, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, because they have their own different views, and then you have your own views, but at the end of the day, it's how you want to portray your life, it's how you want to write your story.
Yeah, for
you know.
sure.
Parents are here for a reason. They're here to give you guidance and all that, but at the end of the day, it is your life. And yeah, I mean, at first they didn't really kind of like at first they kind of just like okay, we'll see how it goes, see where it goes, but then
Yeah.
like they eventually came around, and yeah, my mom actually likes her, so
That's a good thing.
yeah, so that's good news.
Yeah. Speaking of relationships, have you been keeping up with a lot of the Hmong drama stuff happening? Like the David Yang tabooing thing?
To be honest, I haven't really, because I mean, like, I see it, but then I don't really like dig into it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just like,
gotcha.
oh, okay, so that happened, and then I just move on from it.
Yeah.
I don't really like stick around, and then how like people like make memes out of things, and like
Yeah.
they make fun of people and all that. Like when they see something, for me, I'm just like I pass it on like social media. I'm just like, oh, okay, and then move on. Like I don't
Okay.
I don't really give any thought about it.
Yeah,
It's just
for
like,
sure.
cause like like I respect David.
Mhm.
Like I met him once or twice. And he's a cool guy.
Mhm.
So I wouldn't say I'm like those guys who just like make fun of people, because
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, for
make
sure.
fun of people.
I mean,
So
I mean, this is what I think, right? I mean, like, I'm totally fine with them like dating another genre. Like, I don't really care.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want, But then, like, if you're an influencer, like, you have to like be ready for people to make fun of you. You know what I mean?
oh yeah.
Yeah, like you have to have that mentality of like to just be ready for it. You know what I mean? Because he is at that high status.
Mhm.
That high status of Hmong music.
Yep.
And when he clapped back, I thought it was pretty. I mean, his clap back was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
was
saw
pretty
that.
I have to give him that. I haven't heard
Yeah.
him rap in like forever.
hmm
But then like, I don't know if there was like anger going into it too, or something like that. But then like I just feel like Hmong celebrities or Hmong people that are in that higher ups, because we are getting like out there.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just recently, like a lot of Hmong people has been, getting out there into the media and stuff like that.
Oh
So
yeah, absolutely.
so like it's a good thing.
It is.
But then also like I don't think that we aren't ready for like that backlash or like that
Mm.
type of status,
Yeah.
to the point where it's like people's making memes out of you and people's like
Mm.
making fun of you online.
Right.
But I think it's a good thing, or it's a good lesson to take for up and rising stars, or like people that's almost up to that stature, where it's like they're almost there. So just be ready for people to make memes of you,
Oh, yeah.
whatever you do.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Especially us with like
yeah.
social media backgrounds, is like we know that like what's hot, and if we need to do something
Mhm.
to cause attraction or attention to this platform, then we're gonna be doing something pertaining to that topic too,
Right. I mean, like I think it's not easy, just
Mm.
because like there's so many people, like especially like back in the days, like like the Hmong band Paradise.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, people are just finding out about them, and
Oh really?
oh yeah, I mean most people are just like finding out about them, and they're like, oh my god, like their dance back then are so corny, like like I've seen these, and I'm just like, dude, like they came out like back in the early 2000s or even in the 90s,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
and you're just like making comments now, and I find it funny because like they actually make it like far, like
Yeah.
for a Hmong band that
Uh-huh.
like dance and all that. And
That's
then
still up today.
yeah, I mean
Yeah.
Paradise just announced like their reunion like a year or two ago,
Yeah,
and then like Sounders,
Mhm.
like most people like don't really make fun of Sounders because Sounders just makes great music, but at the same
Yup.
time like there are some people out there just like, man, like why'd they do this and all that, but I think that's just how it is, like some people will like either like it or they're just like don't like it and then make fun of it or whatever. But I think just how I feel, like that's how I feel about this situation. But like the David Yang thing, like it's fine, like I mean he's like one of the pop star, like a Hmong pop star,
he's probably at the top.
yeah, he's
he's
probably at the top of this game. Where,
as most known or like most influential right now.
Yeah.
I think he's probably, if not the first, probably the second or third.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Have you been listening to a lot of Hmong artists lately? Or do you?
To be honest, like I have not listened to any Hmong artists lately.
Oh, okay.
Like I think the last time I would sit down and listen to like Hmong music has to be like a couple months ago. Like that's probably it. Like I would have listened to like maybe 1-2 song a day or just here and
Okay.
there, but like just to sit down and listen to a Hmong song like all day, whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I haven't done that in a while. I mean, like I don't even know like what new songs are out right now.
Oh,
from Hmong
really?
people. Yeah.
So you haven't heard like ZPX?
Probably not.
Oh.
I can't really say like. So this is the newest song that I've heard, and like I've listened to it on repeat. Is the Kong Shu Project one, the Go Mong Sing Paul. Like that is probably like the one of the newest song that I listened to. Probably the
That was
most.
a while back, actually.
That was like a couple months ago. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like it's
Couple
been
months ago?
yeah, it's been a while. So
Okay.
they have a song called it's like the Go Mong North Carolina one, and then they have a song about St. Paul and Go Mong too.
Oh.
So like they have like 2 songs about St. Paul and North Carolina,
Gotcha.
and the North Carolina one came out like 2 years ago.
Okay.
But yeah, the St. Paul one just came out recently, and like that's like the latest Hmong song that I've heard
Oh, okay.
or like listened to,
Yeah.
So like I to be honest, like I just don't know, cause like every time I listen to a Hmong song, it's like it's either always sad, or like it's always like so emotional,
Okay. So then, do you listen to more like band type Hmong songs, or like? Cause I listen to more of like the rap and like the rap and like the, well, I guess it's not really R&B
Yeah.
type, but like that type of area,
Mhm.
like Kalia Universe
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Do you listen to all that too?
Not really. I'm not really into the rap
Oh, really?
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
So like Hmong rap, not really. Like even in like American rap, like I don't really listen to that.
Oh, okay.
So like
Wow, I never
or
knew that
English
about
rap,
you.
yeah. So I don't really listen to rap music. Like I would listen to some that are so like I would listen to like Macklemore,
Uh-huh.
but like there's like maybe 5 songs by Macklemore that I would listen to,
Oh, okay.
and there are maybe like 3 or 4 songs from Eminem that I would listen to, but that's it. Like I'm not a big fan of rap.
So you're more into like just singing.
Yeah, I guess I would say I'm more into it's like a mix of the script and he's like kind of new artist. His name is man, I'm blanking on this one, but no, like so it's kind of like a mix of the script and if I remember correctly, it's like Michael something, but I can't picture the last name.
Michael Bublé?
No. I mean, like I listen to Michael Bublé too, but yeah, I mean, if I don't remember what the last name is, but like they have some like their music is about like storytelling, you know? It's almost like storytelling.
Yeah.
So like my favorite go-to like musician that I can listen to like all day is Ben Rector. Like I would listen to him like every single day.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I actually didn't know who he was until probably like 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I found him. So I was sitting in accounting in college, and I was listening to Pandora because we had kind of like a work time. So I listened to Pandora, and then the song came on. I was like, "Yo, this song's pretty good," you know. And then I didn't have time to just like pick at my phone because I had to finish this packet, you know.
Yeah,
so I didn't
sure.
like pick over my phone, and then the song ended, and then move on to the next one. I was like, oh shit, what's the song? So you know how like you can go back and look at songs, and then I don't remember which one it was. So I was like, oh shoot, like, and then I had Google like literally like every maybe 5-6 songs just to make sure that like that's the song.
It was the one.
Yeah, and then finally I found it. And I'm like, oh dude, like Ben Rector, like I like this, you know.
What kind of style is that? Is that more like?
He's more like a singer-songwriter.
Okay.
So like I wouldn't say it's pop. I mean, but it could be pop, but it's not really pop.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it
I
could
know
be
what you
pop,
mean.
but it's not labeled as pop.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, so-
I don't know what it's called, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, so I mean, like it could be alternative, but
Okay.
at the same time, it's singer-songwriter, and he's pretty good. You know, I saw him in concert last year.
Yeah.
And the concert was pretty cool.
Okay.
I liked it. Yeah.
Yeah. Where was his concert at?
The concert was in Minnesota. So the funny thing is, I didn't know this, but apparently Ben Rector is a pretty big name in Minnesota.
Oh, really?
Yeah, especially in the Minneapolis area.
Gotcha.
So like where I was working before, I was like, "Have you guys heard of Ben Rector?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, we heard of him." You know, and I was like, "Okay, so like people actually know him, you know?" And then because like his music is for, I wouldn't say for younger crowds, but more like middle age or like 20s, 30s kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because like his music, it's like you can vibe to, you know.
Oh, it's like more of like that chill vibe.
Yeah.
Type. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel
So, but no, he has some great music. You know, like he's been making music for probably 10 years now.
that. Oh shit.
But then like I just found out about him like
yeah, I should probably check him
2
out
years
too.
ago. So, I mean, like he had a hit that like everyone absolutely went crazy about is called Brand New. You know, like
Brand new.
I mean, to be honest, like
Pretty sure I've heard.
I mean, it's on the
too.
radio
yeah,
a lot.
I'm pretty sure I've heard that
Yeah.
song.
So I mean, I'm not sure if it's on it anymore, but you know, like when it first came out, like that song was so popular that every radio station was playing it. You know.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of Minnesota, why did you decide to move to Minnesota instead of just staying in Eau Claire? Because this is where your family's from, right?
Yeah. So the biggest thing about moving to Minnesota wasn't just job wise, but I think I see my future up in Minnesota.
Okay.
You know, like
is
know
it
how
just because of a bigger city?
bigger city and just more people. You know, so like it's like for me growing up, like I've always loved big city. So like, I grew up in a small town so I grew up in Portland, Oregon, and then moved to California when I was about like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So like, and we live in a pretty small town in California. It's I wouldn't say like it's very small or big. It's like maybe between medium and small, you know. So like it's not it's not really a medium sized town, but right now it's bigger though.
Okay.
You know, like I went back this summer to go visit, and yeah, that place gotten like pretty big. Like they expanded the territory and everything. So like, I've always loved the big city. You know, like big buildings or like being on the top floor looking down at the streets. You know,
that city life.
Yeah. So I really like that feel. And then like when I finished college, I was like, like Minnesota definitely had more opportunity. in that field or just in in general, just like job wise.
Yeah.
So that's why I decided to move up there. And but no, yeah, it's a big transition, but like
Yeah,
I
I
think
bet.
that's what life is.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you left pretty quickly, honestly.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah, it's
like you
crazy.
it felt like you like just got up one day and you just left,
Yeah, no.
right?
So like right after graduation, like I was like, okay, I still need to find a job,
Yeah.
and then January came, February came, and then March, and then I'm just like April, and then I was like, okay, I'm out of here. So like I kind of took like a few months off just to like
Just to
okay
relax.
relax, kind of gather my thoughts and
Yeah.
make sure that like this Minnesota thing will be worth it.
Mhm.
And no, it's been pretty good. I like it. A lot of people hate the drive, but I kind of like the drive. I kind of like the traffic jam a little
The
bit.
traffic jam.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm okay with like I like cities too. Like I lived 2 years in Milwaukee for
Mhm.
school.
Right.
I was totally. I mean, the traffic isn't even that bad over there, but like it's just bad drivers.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
No.
then like I don't know about the traffic, man. Just driving here to over there to visit family is like
Mhm.
is a pain,
Yeah.
especially during rush hour. Like
Oh
there's
yeah.
so many people like just swerving in and swerving out. It's like
Yeah.
it's crazy, dude. I don't know how people in Minnesota do it, but
So my job was in Minneapolis. It was
Mhm.
kind of like it's like maybe just a little bit outside of downtown, but
Yeah.
it's still considered downtown.
Mhm.
And driving from there to Oakdale, where currently
Yeah.
am, like that drive it's about 30 minutes no matter what, with traffic or without traffic, I
Damn.
guess. And it was, yeah, I mean, I really didn't mind it because like it was, one, it was fun.
Mhm.
Two, like I get to listen to music or like whatever on the way home.
Yeah.
And then three, like just driving through Minneapolis and St. Paul, especially with highways, and then you could get like colleges right around you, and then you
Yeah.
get like the downtown
Mhm.
kind of feel.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't say I love it, but like I enjoy that
Yeah,
scenery.
you like that vibe.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
vibe. Yeah. So like just driving across the river, like there's like a couple of bridges that goes over the river. Like I'm just like, dude, like this is cool. Like even if I don't see it, like I'm like it still gives you that feel like, man, dude, there's a river below me and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I don't know,
I
but
know
yeah,
what you
that's just
mean.
that's just how I feel.
Yeah,
So
for sure. How did your parents take it that you just wanted to go to Minnesota?
parents are here for a reason and they're supportive. So
Mhm.
like no matter who you ask, it's always gonna be the same answer as long as you do things with a purpose,
Mhm.
and you make sure that when you go do work and all that, you do it with a purpose or 100% all the time.
Okay.
And they just want to make sure that like I understand that like if I go, then I can't just quit and come back home right away.
Yeah.
So to be honest, like this job, like I actually had thoughts about it.
Okay.
Like I actually like sat down. I'm just like, man, do I really want to do this for half a year? Because like it's a contract job.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, do I want to stay until the contract ends, or like do I want to just work like 2 months and then quit and find a new job?
Gotcha.
But like it's part of the journey. Cause like I
Mhm.
actually, to be honest, like I actually like the people I work with,
Yeah.
even though like it's not really like a team work kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's more like individual.
work.
But it was still kind of like fun and unique,
Mhm.
cause like it's different. But then at the same time, you still have that like those coworkers around you that you can talk to or like just kind of joke around with.
Yeah, like get along with too.
Yeah. So like I would say the past 7 months have been a crazy ride, but like it was worth it though. I think it was worth it. It was a lot of fun.
Do you live by yourself in Oakdale?
No, I live with the relatives up there
Oh,
at the
okay.
moment, and then yeah. So hopefully, things change. I mean, like, there's a lot of going on right now,
Yeah,
but
for sure.
like it's pretty crazy. So
Yeah, I bet, man. I bet. I wanted to talk about like, cause this podcast we really talk about like passions and
Yeah.
like stuff like that. So like, what is your like recent passion that like you found that you love,
my recent passion.
or like something that you've been loving, like your passions from like a while ago,
Sure.
other than music,
Yeah.
obviously,
I've always loved music, but other than that, just building relationships, really.
Mm.
Like, I just have a passion of getting to know like new people, getting to know, um, like the new people in a I wouldn't say deeper way, but more in like a unique way
Yeah.
that like maybe you don't get to know people about
Yeah,
or
yeah.
from.
So it's like it's more than just a regular um regular relationship. Like
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
you want to be their actual friend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to know like like you want to know things that like they don't really just tell like their regular friends,
Yeah, yeah.
So like I mean I've gotten to know a lot of like new people, even though it's pretty lonely up there, to be honest.
I bet,
But
man.
meeting the people I work with, like their stories and their lives is pretty unique. Like some
Mhm.
of them, like you don't think that they came from
Yeah.
or have done, and then you ask them and they just talk about them, and it's pretty crazy because like one of my coworker, he's from Rwanda
Oh
in
wow. Okay.
Africa,
Yeah.
and he was telling me all these stories, and I'm just like I did not thought that they had that in South Africa, or like I wouldn't say they have those things. It's just that I did not imagine like where he's from, that it's so high tech over there,
Oh really?
So like it's a little different to what
Oh,
I've
okay.
you
From
know
what the outside world sees.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So like the things that he said that he's seen and done and over there, I'm just like, dude, that's crazy. Like that's pretty cool,
Yeah. Yeah.
and because a lot of people say Africa is just Africa. Like you can do research on it, you can do this, but then
Yeah.
like those research don't tell you what first person experience
Yeah, that's
has.
true.
So like he told me a lot of things, and I'm just like, dude, that is so unique, and I kind of want to like go there and see
Mhm.
what it's like for myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And do you travel a lot?
I travel back and forth from Minnesota and Eau Claire a lot, but
Oh, really?
but I don't know. But like traveling, I wouldn't say a lot. It's just that like time management and everything is pretty
Mhm.
hard. But
Yeah, for sure.
but
Especially
no,
right now.
yeah, especially
Yeah.
right now, and even during when I was working, like
Mhm.
I took one big trip and that was it.
Where'd you go?
I went to California this summer.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like that was like one big trip I've done this summer or this year, and then
Okay.
but yeah, no, I don't really have any time to just travel.
Mm.
Like I would go maybe shopping here and there, but that's pretty much it. Like I don't do a lot of traveling. I don't do a lot of things. I just kind of like enjoy my time. Like just spend every day trying to do things a little different. So
Gotcha.
try rather than not just like wake up and like on a weekend, just try not to wake up and just like stay in bed or like watch TV all day.
Yeah.
Try to maybe go on my computer, do something cool, like make something like content or like a
Yeah.
design or
Mhm.
something, and just kind of better yourself at something.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
So yeah.
Mhm.
So to go back to your question, like what am I passionate about? To be honest, like just like I said, the making friends and just being able to learn something new every day.
That's good, man.
So yeah, I'm actually teaching myself. So this is kind of hard to say, but like I'm teaching myself American Sign Language just because I've dealt
Oh,
with a lot of
really?
people. Yeah, I've dealt a lot with people in the past that they do sign language, and I'm just like I don't know what they're saying, and I feel bad,
Yeah.
and like I just want to learn. So like I haven't really. I wouldn't say I'm teaching myself. I would say I'm starting to learn. So like I actually know a few things, and then
Okay.
like I'm going to be more in depth with it. So like I would actually go on YouTube and look at how to learn.
So you're just learning everything from YouTube, pretty much.
pretty much, and then some books, and then
Okay.
some like YouTubers that does sign
Okay.
language. So I think that's pretty cool. That they do that.
That's
So,
good, man.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Just trying to learn new things. But I wouldn't say I'm good at it. I'm just, I just want to learn, or I just want to like understand
Yeah.
what
okay.
it is, like
yeah.
what they do,
Mhm.
because like you never know when you're gonna encounter
That's
someone
true.
again.
Yeah.
So like the last one I had counter with was at Best Buy, and
Oh, okay.
she came in a few times and I helped her actually. Like the first like maybe 2 times I helped her.
Oh, the Best Buy here.
Yeah,
When you used to work
yeah.
here?
When I used to work at
Oh,
Best
okay.
Buy here in Eau Claire, and I actually helped her maybe twice
Uh-huh.
before, but then like I was just showing her products, and I wasn't sure like like why didn't she like the first time she wasn't really answering me, so I was like, oh
She was just ignoring
yeah,
you.
she was like, I feel like she was like, I wouldn't say she was ignoring me, but she was just kind of like trying to understand what I was showing her,
Oh, yeah.
and then afterwards she started doing sign language, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, can I like have a notepad and can we like write things out? But I was like that make things a little harder. And then there was a coworker who actually knows sign language.
Oh wow.
So like he
Okay.
came over and helped me out. And then the second time, I was at cashier, checking people's stuff out, and she came by my lane, and I was like, oh, I remember her, like that's the first thing I remember. It was like I remember exactly who she was, so I called my manager over, the guy who knows sign language,
Yeah.
and he came over and he started helping out, and then like as soon as that whole process ended, I was like, hey, can you teach me what like she was trying to say or like what you did, and so like he signaled like he signed like she said that a couple weeks ago she came by and she bought something but it wasn't the right one, so she wanted to return it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he taught me how to do that, and I was like, okay, so I understand that. And then the numbers thing that they count on their hands, so it's not like 1 2 3,
Yeah.
but they do like they go backwards, and then
Also, they show 10, and
yeah, they show 10, and
this
then
will be 1.
yeah, they just do 1 2 3.
Oh.
So like, it's kind of different, like well, how like most people they do 1 2 3,
Yeah.
but they do it 1 2 3.
That's weird. How
So
come we learned it the other way?
I don't know, like he taught me that, and I was like, that's interesting. And I wouldn't say like I'm right, but like, well, I wouldn't even say I'm right at all, but
Yeah.
like that's like he told me like, yeah, they count backwards. I'm just like, oh, that's very interesting. And then I looked into it, and I actually saw I wouldn't say article, more like a video, but it's kind of like a video article, because like in the video it's just kind of like a person saying like a script or
Oh,
whatever.
that type of video. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
and
know what
then
you mean.
and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So like I wanted to better myself of sign language, so that's why I'm doing.
Man, that's good, dude. You're so
Yeah.
productive.
Dude, to be honest, I am not, dude. Like I sit on my butt all day.
No, I mean, if you see my schedule, I'm not productive at all.
I mean, it's hard, but
It is hard to
hard.
push yourself to like not just sit and like waste time,
Mhm.
because time is like a lot of like people's like it's valuable.
Yeah.
Time is like one of the most valuable thing that a person can have, and
Mhm.
us as like college students or graduates, we have a lot of time in our hands, especially like if we don't have anything else to do,
Right.
especially if we don't have any other like things to take care of, and we're
Mhm.
just sitting. Like, yeah, you might as well pick up sign language,
Yeah.
or you might as well pick up the guitar.
Yeah.
Something like that. So
Yeah.
big ups to you for like just picking something up and trying
Thanks,
to keep it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so you mentioned that it gets pretty lonely up in Minnesota.
Oh yeah. I mean,
You don't have like friends over there? Is it just mainly family up there for now, or?
I have family. I mean, I do have friends up there, but like those guys or girls, like they're older, so like they have their own
Okay.
life as well,
Yeah,
So
for sure.
when I get home from work, and it's like I don't really want to do anything, or
I feel you.
I just kind of just like want to stay inside
Kind of
and
just chill, relax.
relax a little
Mhm.
bit, and then I mean, like we reached out to each other, all the
Yeah.
time, just kind of like, hey, we're doing this tonight, come over, or like, hey, if you want to do this, that we're gonna do this tomorrow or whatever. So
Okay.
like we're constantly talking, but like it just I don't know, it just feels different, because like
It's a new space.
it's a new space,
Yeah.
and sometimes you just kind of like, man, I just got done with a long day of work. I know you did too, but then I just want to stay inside. you know?
Yeah.
So I mean, and to be honest, like I don't know. Like I say, I love driving Minnesota, but at the same time, like that when I get home, I don't want to do anything. That just makes me just like, man, I don't want to drive again.
Yeah, that's true. I could see that, man.
Cause like I enjoy the drive from work to home, and then I'm like, yes, I'm home.
Mhm.
And then after that, I'm just like, dang. Like if I stopped there before I came home,
then you'll be fine.
that'll be fine.
Yeah.
But like if I come home first and then go there,
Yeah,
and
once
just,
you're
like,
home, you're just like, I'm home.
Yeah. So like just like, dang, I had to drive again.
Yeah. I
but-
mean, like I think the older that I feel, like this is me personally. I
Mhm.
don't know if you feel this way, but like the older that I get, I feel more like I don't really want to go out anymore. Is that just me, or is that you too?
I mean, I think to a lot of people, I think it's the same.
Okay.
Because like for me, like probably, I think 10 or 11 o'clock is like the latest I like stay out.
Oh yeah.
Cause like during we had a Halloween party a couple of weeks ago, and I think I was there till like 11, and most people didn't leave until like 2 in the morning, or like they stayed there all night.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, I got home and I went to bed. Like I can't stay up late. I think it's just because like my work schedule at the moment
okay,
was
yeah.
like kind of hard to stay
Yeah,
up.
for sure.
If not that, then I think it's just like just me in general. Just like I don't like staying up late
Gotcha.
unless like there's like things to do that keeps me going.
Mhm.
But if it's just kind of like hanging out and talking, then it's like 11 o'clock is like the max. Like that's like the latest I stay up,
Yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
yeah, I mean like I don't know. I think you're right. I think it doesn't. I think it's up. I think it's kind of like uncommon too, though, cause like
Yeah, because I mean, we're still really young.
yeah,
honestly.
we're only 20s,
Yeah, we're early 20s.
early 20s. So like we should be out all night.
We should be
but
out and about, right? But
yeah,
I don't know. Like just recently, I've been feeling like, because the past few weekends, the weekends that I don't travel back home to Appleton,
Mhm.
I've just been staying in,
yeah,
and just playing games and just
yeah,
doing stuff at home. you
Yeah.
know, instead of like, because usually every weekend I would try to find something to do, try to find like people to go hang out with
Mhm.
or go have a drink with, you know.
Yeah.
But then recently I've just been home, you know.
Yeah, I
And
know. I get
think it feels good.
it. Yeah, no, I mean that's
You
me
know?
too. No, not really. I can say I'm in the same boat.
Yeah, I mean,
Uh,
it feels nice just to.
Yeah, just to
Relax,
Yeah,
you know?
after a long week of work or a long day of work, you just kind
Yeah.
of like, even though you kind of relax at work, but at the same time you're still working, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, like-
because because your mentality is
Yeah.
like different when you're at work
Mhm.
compared to like when you're at home, you could just chill.
Right,
you
right.
know?
So like I think that kind of gives me the thought of just like, man, don't want to do anything when I get home.
Yeah, I feel that.
But I mean, I try to get a workout in or something like that in.
yeah. Have you been hitting the gym?
So I wanted to get in the gym, but
Mhm.
I never really had the chance to just like pay money and go into the gym.
Okay.
So I just kind of do things at home. So kind of like
Oh, especially now since you're in Minnesota.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So like especially like in the morning, cause like I wake up early, cause I start at 6:30 at this
Oh.
job.
Wow.
So like I usually wake up around like 4:45 to 5ish,
Damn.
and then just kind of wake up and do like those morning stretches that
Yeah.
kind of like morning stretch yoga kind of thing.
Okay.
So I just kind of do that for maybe 20 to 30 minutes a day or in the morning, and then get ready to go to work.
Yeah.
And then when I get home, or let's just say I'm at work, and then so I work on the 3rd floor.
Okay.
So it's always nice to just do ladders, or like not just ladders but stairs. So
Damn.
like even like I would just go up and down the stairs,
really
like-
just a morning.
Yeah, so
routine?
like when I get to work, I park in the parking ramp because we have a parking ramp,
Yeah.
and just walking to work, like just walking into the building and then into my my office, like it's just stairs, and there's an elevator, but the elevator is like kind of far, so you kind of have to walk extra like maybe 50 feet
Oh, wow,
or
really?
yards, and to just get in the elevator.
Yeah. So it's
Um,
like inconvenient kind of.
Yeah, and then my office is literally right next to the staircase.
Oh, okay.
So like, like when I go get food for breakfast or lunch or whatever, cause I usually just take the stairs,
Oh,
cause that's
okay.
how I wanna spend my day. You doing like,
Yeah.
cause like we get a lot of times to walk around and relax and kind of like just get off your seat and
Oh,
go
okay.
do things.
That's
you know.
good.
So like I usually spend those time to just like do as much stairs I can, like run up or run down the stairs, and especially where my office is, there's really no people that go up and down that stairs. So
Oh.
it's very nice because it's on a corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like no one really goes up or down that stairs.
they usually take the elevator.
Yeah, they usually
or
take the
other
elevator or they
stairs.
take other exit to go to the lobby or something.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so I usually just try to do my best to, like I'm at work, I've been sitting all day, then just do like go up and down the stairs a little bit.
That's good, man.
Yeah, and then when I get home, and then that's when like, okay, so like I can work out or I can just lay down. But then like when I get home, I usually try to hang out for maybe 45 minutes, half an hour to 45 to just like get my mind and thoughts out. Just kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
I got done with work. It's time to relax, and so I usually do a little workout. Like half an hour workout. Just try to get your body going.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's how I do things. Right. If I don't want to go to the gym.
Yeah,
And,
for sure.
I mean, I would love to go to the gym,
Mhm.
but that's something for the future, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, transitioning to something that has nothing to do with the gym.
Yeah.
Do you drink a lot of beer?
I don't, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Have you tried the new, or it's not really new right now, but then the Tiger Bite beer?
No, I don't do any Asian drinks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Well,
like,
I mean, I guess there's like 2 or 3, but
yeah. I mean, like you know how Hmong people like they love Bud Light
mm-hmm.
or just Budweiser. Like I can't do those.
Why not?
Like I can maybe do like a can.
Just because you.
Yeah, and well, I think the biggest is because I don't like how alcohol affects my body.
Oh, okay.
So,
So
like-
you're not much of a drinker then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I would have like mixed drinks, but like I probably have like one max,
Mm.
and then that's it. You know,
Wow. Okay.
like I would not go 3, 4 or whatever.
So like everybody else.
Yeah, so like even like White Claw, you know, everyone loves White Claw nowadays. You
Yeah.
know,
For some reason, God, I hate
And,
White
like,
Claw.
after one can, I'm just like, I can't do another one. Like it's disgusting.
I don't like it.
So
I don't like White Claw.
really,
Yeah, I don't. It's just
it's just like
I'd rather have a mixed drink.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It tastes
No, I
better.
get
One,
it.
it tastes better.
yeah,
And two, I like the taste. I like the taste of like that alcohol
yeah.
in it. So like, two, I could taste the alcohol in a mixed drink.
Mm-hmm.
But then with White Claw, it's just you taste nothing but like carbonation.
Yeah, it's
know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just hard water. It's just water, you know, fruit water. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
with a little alcohol.
Yeah, a
in
little
there,
alcohol in there,
You know,
but-
but then I mean, their marketing is like really good.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, like I've done a little research about it, but I think people like it is because you know, like it could get you to the point where like you're buzz after a few,
Yeah, I guess I can see that.
and
yeah.
it's easier, and all the same time, I think people just like that it's called White Claw. I think that's the name. I think the name
Really?
is like
You think so?
I think the name is definitely it, cause like it's the same thing as Truly's,
Yeah.
but
That's
people
what-
prefer White Claw over Truly's, even though
It
it's
just
kind
sounds
of the
more
same.
epic, probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I have
Yeah.
a White Claw today, you know, or like, oh, I had a Truly's today. So like, I think it could be just a
That's
name.
true. That's true. Yeah. it
Because
does
like I
sound
don't
cooler.
see anyone just like, oh yeah, dude, I've been drinking Truly's all day, you know,
Yeah,
or like,
yeah.
oh yeah, I drink White Claws, dude,
Mhm.
you know. So that's how I think. I think people just like the name.
So you've never had the Tiger Bite beer?
No, I have not.
Oh wow. Okay.
These are I would say the beers that I've had is just Bud Light, Leinenkugel,
Okay.
Spotted Cow, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
So like no Corona,
I've had Coronas.
Okay,
Yeah,
no
I forgot it. Yeah,
Heineken. I know Minnesota's big on Corona and
I'm
Heineken.
not a big fan of Heineken.
Oh,
Like just me with alcohol wise, I'm not a big fan. I'm just not a big fan of alcohol in
It-
general.
like the first time I had it, like it smelled like skunk.
Yeah.
But then like I don't know, I think it was because I drank a lot more, or like my taste buds kind of changed.
Yeah.
Like
Makes sense.
I like it now.
Oh,
know
do
what I
you?
mean? Yeah, yeah. like I mean, it wouldn't be my first pick,
Yeah.
but then like I'm totally fine if somebody brings me a Heineken.
Really?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Heineken goes pretty good with steak. Like that's what I've heard.
Oh, really? I've never
Like
tried that.
if you eat like steak or like just I think it only goes with red meat. Like if you drink
Mm.
Heineken with red meat or like when you're eating
like
red
the raw
meat.
la and stuff like that.
Yeah. It like a lot of people like it that way.
Mm.
Like I know a lot of OGs would prefer
Heineken.
to drink Heineken with like that, you know, like with
Oh.
the like red meat or whatever.
Okay,
Like
I have to try it then.
yeah, I
I've
mean
never
like
tried that.
I think a lot of people like it just because like, you know, raw meat or, you know, like red meat, they usually have like that taste, that like bitter taste.
Okay.
So like Heineken is also bitter
Mhm.
and it flows
Just
perfectly.
copes
Yeah.
really well.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people like it that way. Like for
Oh.
me personally, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't just drink alcohol with food. But like, you know, like when there are times that's the only thing you can have, then you know,
Yeah,
it makes sense.
When it's like the social norm of that.
Yeah, it's like
situation,
Hmong
yeah.
parties or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So like even at like my cousin wedding over the summer, like everyone was just drinking. I'm just like, dude, I'll just have a water, you know. And then like I probably had a Sprite, but that was it.
Okay.
Like one soda, that's it. And to be honest, like I haven't drank soda in so long.
Yeah, you know, speaking of soda, I don't drink soda on the regular
Mhm.
unless it's a chaser
Okay.
or I'm eating pizza
Oh sure.
or I'm eating McDonald's,
Okay.
right?
Yeah. But yeah, I guess yeah.
Do you drink soda like on the regular like that?
Not
or-
really. No.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
I don't really do soda anymore. Like
You try to cut it out cut it out, or you just typically never really drink soda?
I would say the last time I had a soda was probably early 2019.
Oh, okay.
Like I haven't had one, like a fully canned one. I haven't had some, but like in mixed drinks and all, then I've had it.
Okay, yeah.
But like that was it. Like I don't do just straight up like a bottle or a can of soda.
Yeah.
Cause like when I go to the bars, like they usually do like the rum and Coke one. So just like Captain Morgan and with Coke.
Yeah.
So like yeah, I've had that once, and then yeah, I haven't done soda in general in a long time. I've been doing a lot of fruit carbonated water.
Oh, carbonated
Like
water?
like bubbly or
I've actually never had carbonated water.
really?
Other than like the White Claw.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had.
So yeah, I mean bubbly is actually pretty good. Like it's exactly.
Is that with like LaCroix?
Yeah, it's pretty much
Okay.
LaCroix. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So like yeah, it's literally LaCroix, and it's just different name. That's it.
Is it? Is it
Yeah.
just water?
It's just water, but
With
it's with carbonated stuff in
oh,
and
really?
natural flavors. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's like flavored carbonated water.
Yeah. So like they have like a lime, a cherry, or watermelon, or whatever.
But wouldn't that just be like soda then?
No, cause it's just like fruit water, but it's not. It's there's no sugar. It's 0 calories, 0 sugar, and all that.
Oh, so it's like healthy.
Yeah. It's like it's
Oh.
just water with a flavored taste.
Gotcha. Okay.
That makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I was like, but then they both have
Yeah.
carbonation in there.
Yeah. So I guess maybe carbonation is not the right word, but like it's just water with like a fruit taste.
Okay.
Yeah. It just
doesn't have all the other stuff.
yeah. So like it's 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 everything.
Mm,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I drink that a lot because like I don't know, I rather do that than just straight up water sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Cause like when I'm at work, I'm just like, man, I've been drinking water like for hours.
You
I
need
just
to
want
change it up.
yeah. So I just
Yeah.
I just want something fruity or like just something sweet.
Uh-huh.
Even though it's not sweet, it's just water. But like it still gives you that sense of just like, oh man, like bubbly is pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, I've been drinking a lot of bubbly, and I've been trying to get myself some like when I go to Target and all that
Mhm.
to the store, I just go like give me some fruit water or whatever. And I've been doing coconut water too, so that's pretty
Coconut,
good.
like the Hmong coconut waters.
That
like-
and the American version.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Do they taste the same?
not really.
I feel like the Hmong one is a little sweeter.
The Asian one, yeah, the Asian one is definitely Asian coconut water are definitely sweeter. They
Okay.
have a little more calories too.
Oh, do they?
They do,
I've
yeah.
never actually like looked at this.
I mean, like, the reason why I look at these things is just because, like, every time I sit at work, I get so bored. Like, there
you
are
just start noticing things,
Yeah.
like small detail stuff.
yeah, there are times I'm just like, man, I'm bored. And then there are times you're just, like, sitting there, like, you're reading stuff on your bottle or your whatever.
Just like when you go to the bathroom without your phone.
Yeah, pretty much, people do that. So, yeah, that's what I do when I'm bored, like, so that, yeah, I mean, yeah, you should definitely try it. Like, LaCroix or whatever you prefer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they all pretty much would taste the same. It's just that they have different flavors and
Gotcha.
all that. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Bringing it back to the Hmong New Year.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's a 2-day New Year?
It is a 2-day New Year.
Okay.
I think it's always been a 2-day New Year.
Yeah. I
it's
was making sure because
yeah.
I don't want to because we have a booth over there too.
oh okay yeah
Yeah, for this.
Mhm.
Or not for the Platinum Podcast, but then
yeah for your parents'
yeah,
business.
yeah. But then are you planning to go to the party? After party?
I've thought about it.
The new place? Is the
yeah,
new,
the
new
Clearwater
place?
place. Yeah. So the funny thing is, I actually know the owner,
Oh yeah.
and he mentions like, hey, if you want, I can hook you guys up or whatever.
Yeah, hook us up, bro.
And I'm just like, I don't even know if I want to go to the party. He was like, cause like he had a Halloween party or something like that, and he was like, it's free, and I'm like, dang, dude, like, I don't know if I want to go to the parties, cause I don't
Halloween party
really
was free?
party.
Wait.
He had a DJ party during the Halloween party or like during Halloween weekend.
Oh,
free?
I wasn't here.
Yeah, so like, cause I went there and ate, and he was like, hey, dude, like, we have a party tomorrow. Should come by. I was like, we'll see, cause I'm not a big party guy.
Gotcha.
I'm not really a guy who.
You're just more of like a hangout type.
Yeah, so if we're gonna tell stories, I mean, like, so this is like literally my story about my trip to Madison last year with
Okay.
my friends.
Yeah.
So like literally we went to Madison, and you know how like most people go to Madison to party or go
Yeah.
to bars or whatever. we got there, and the first thing we did was we played games. We played board games. We played phone games. We played just kind of like games that like can get everyone together and just kind of hang out and
That's
talk
still
and
pretty
have fun.
cool though.
Yeah, so like I mean like eventually we went out for maybe a drink or two,
Mm-hmm.
but then like when we came back, that's like the only thing we done. Like we did all night.
Oh,
Like
okay.
literally like we'll play. So this game that we've been playing, like we play Spyfall.
Never heard of it.
So we play Spyfall literally from 9 p.m. all the way to like 3 in the morning.
Damn.
We just sit there and on our phone, and then like once it died, like our phone would die, and then we just plug it back into in the charger.
Oh, so it's a phone on the it's a game on the phone.
Yeah. So Spyfall is kind of like a mysterious game. It's so the spy. So it's kind of hard to explain, but
Is it kind of like in the lanes of like mafia and stuff like
it's
that?
kind of like Mafia.
Oh, okay.
So like there's so I guess I can explain it, but there's a spy. So say you play a group with 5.
yeah.
One of them is a spy. So those 4 other guys or girls, like they will have on their phone. It will give them a location,
Yeah.
and it will give them a role,
Mm-hmm.
and then the spy will not have anything. It will just have question marks on the phone, and then pretty much the spy just has to fit in. And then like
Oh.
around those 5 people, we go around asking each other questions. So like I'll ask you a question. So like say I'm the spy,
Mhm.
and you don't know that I'm a spy, and I don't know what you guys are.
Yeah.
I'll just say, so around your area, do you see water or do you see more land? And then if you say I see more land than water, then I was like, okay, so like I get a list of like places,
Yeah.
and I can like choose. I can erase the ones that I know that that don't have water.
Oh, okay.
So like say your place is an airplane.
yeah.
Your location in the airplane, you're a flight attendant as a role.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I don't know that. So when you say I see more land than water, so I was like, okay, so I don't, and then I just go and erase some stuff, and then we just keep going in a circle asking questions. Then
Until you guys find the.
yeah, until you find who. And
The
then
spies.
there's like a time limit. There's like a
Oh,
7. You can
really?
do 7 minutes. You can do 10 minutes, but it's up to you. And you're in a team. And then once you kind of like ask enough questions, then at the end of the round, you guys will vote for whoever the spy is.
Oh.
So you will give the spy a chance to come out and guess where you are. But then obviously, like if the spy doesn't know, the spy should not like come out and say, because at the end, you guys get to vote whoever the spy is. But then it has to be a majority.
Mm-hmm.
So like if 3 of the people voted for me, but you voted for another person, and all 4 of us voted for you, and you're not the spy, and you said I'm a flight attendant on the airplane, then the spy wins.
Oh, okay.
So you guys have all 4 of you guys have to choose me to say like, hey, Keng, you're the spy.
that
yeah.
seems pretty interesting. Is it free? Is it like
Oh,
an
yeah.
app?
It's free, yeah, it's an app.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to download that.
Yeah, if you get a group of friends, yeah, dude, that game, it's pretty fun. Like, just make sure that everyone's on the same page though, because it's kind of hard, because like one person might not listen and one person might just
There's
like
always that person.
right. There's always that one person who doesn't listen. So like no, like that's I'd rather do that than go to DJ parties or parties or in general.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, usually hanging out with just your crew or hanging out with family and just staying home, just chilling and playing board games and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I think sometimes or most of the time it is a lot. It's just like a better like I use this word a lot. It's just a better vibe.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
But other than that, this is going almost an hour.
It's
So
already been an hour?
Yeah.
Really?
Mhm. Yeah, it's going like 55 minutes ish.
Already?
Yeah.
Dang, that went fast.
Yeah, it did. Do you have anything else you want to talk about? Anything else you're working on? Anything else you want other people to be on the lookout for? Any other projects? Any other music projects, if you do have any?
I mean, I am working on one new song, and well, I guess 2 new songs. One is a just kind of like everyday song, and then one is a Christmas song.
Oh, you're working on a Christmas song?
I am, yeah.
So
So
that means it's coming out real soon then.
yeah, so I'm trying to finalize everything before Thanksgiving.
Is it self-produced and written?
Yes. So I made funny thing, I made the beat at work. And because I was because there was really no project to do that day.
Also, you
So
just pretty much had free time.
Yeah, so it was pretty slow. But then like I still got my work done. So I did some beat on GarageBand.
Okay.
And then I'm just like, dude, I want to make Christmas music. So after that, I'm just like, dude, like I can vibe to this. And then like I started writing lyrics, and then I had a few friends who just like look over, just kind of like, do you guys like the beat? Do you guys like the lyrics?
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so it's a work in progress, but hopefully I can get it done in like a week and a half or 2 weeks.
Okay.
Right before Thanksgiving, and then probably release it by the end of the month.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the first one coming out.
That's the first one, and then the
second one will be end of the year ish.
So the original one, the second one, the everyday song, I don't know.
Just whenever.
Yeah. So I actually, man, like it's kind of hard to explain because that song has like some beat in there that just makes you just kind of like want to dance to. So like you don't want to put any lyrics in.
Oh, okay.
And then or like you can put lyrics in, but then you have to find a rapper to rap like
Gotcha.
a section. So I don't know. It's kind of like work in progress, but
Mhm.
that one I'm not too worried about because like I think I know I have a vision for it.
Okay.
But then the Christmas song is the most challenging one
Yeah, for sure.
because Christmas songs has to be like a certain thing.
Yeah, it's like
rather-
a certain type of feel to it. Yeah.
Right. So it has to have like a certain topic
Yeah.
or a certain
Mhm.
thing. So yeah.
And if you kind of like go off of the lane, people are not gonna
Right.
mess with it because
Yeah.
it's like it's like a Christmas song, but not really a Christmas song
Right.
because they said this thing. Yeah, dude, that's challenging, man. That's good.
Yeah. So yeah, 2 songs. That's it.
2 songs coming out. You're gonna
something
be
coming
posting it on your YouTube channel then?
Oh man, I don't remember the last time I posted a video on YouTube, but
Yeah, I was doing research, man. You haven't been updating it.
Yeah, I haven't really done much like just creation wise
Uh-huh.
lately, but yeah. So hopefully by the end of the year, I have 2 songs out just for fun,
Mhm.
and then yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing much, just 2 songs, and that's it.
For sure, man. Last
That is it.
question. Is there anything that you want to tell people when following their passion? What should they do?
I think a lot of people have their own views on that.
Mhm.
But I think the most simplest thing that I can give people is, life is not a race. It's a
Mhm.
long marathon.
Yeah.
Like you can think race and a marathon could be the same thing, but it's really not. There's no finish line that you have to get to before others.
Mhm.
You just have to enjoy the journey. As a friend once said, life is not the mountaintop; it's the walk in between.
Yeah.
And you just kind of just have to enjoy the process, every day or whatever, just take your life easy, enjoy those little things because time does go by fast. Like I said, I actually made a post on LinkedIn.
Okay.
I said 5 things I would tell my high school self, and those 5 things are pretty much just kind of like take risk, enjoy your time,
Yeah.
don't lay out your path so quickly
Mhm.
because you're gonna lose a lot of things.
Yeah,
So-
for sure.
Yeah, just enjoy whatever you are doing and just keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. This is Keng Her on the Platinum Podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Where can people find you on social media, like Instagram, Facebook, your YouTube?
Yeah, so don't go on my YouTube because I'm barely on it anymore, but feel free. So everything that I use as social media is King's Music. So my first name and then S Music. That's pretty much that's kind of like my stage name when I
Mhm.
first started to do music.
Yeah.
So King's Music has always been that kind of like, hey, King's Music. So I kind of like it, so I'm
Okay.
sticking to it.
Yeah, for sure. Make sure you guys go follow him. Look out for his Christmas single coming out real
Absolutely.
soon. And yeah, thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Appreciate it.
This is Austin from Platinum Podcast. Checking out. We'll be back real soon. See you guys.
Thanks, man.